Yeah. Yechi Adonenu Moreinu V'Rabbeinu Melech HaMashiach Le'olam Voed. Erev Tov, Shavua Tov. We're here in the continuation of the week of Gimel Tammuz, giving us the most highest of times in order to go into strengthen our connection with the Rebbe Shlitah Melech HaMashiach. And one of the major ways that the Rebbe tells us is to go into study his teachings, the teachings from all the Likutei Sichos and the Maimorim and all matters that have to do with all the concepts of Moshiach and Geula. And this is what we're doing on a regular basis. And Baruch Hashem, we've been keeping it up on a weekly basis for a long time. And it's our privilege, and it's also our responsibility and obligation to go and to take part in the advantage, to take advantage of our study in order to use this and as a request, to put forward a request to the Rebbe Shlitah Melech HaMashiach. Rebbe, you've told us that through the study of the Inyanim Mashiach v'Geula, it hastens the coming of Mashiach, and it literally brings the revelation of Mashiach, because Mashiach already is here, according to what the Rebbe tells us in the Sichos. And therefore, Lama Nigara, why should we lose out? Why should we lose out even on a split second more than we have to, Rahman Litzlan, in the times of the Geula that we cannot see? We have to open our eyes? Okay, we have to open our eyes. But it's still a Geula that we don't have the ability to see because we haven't opened our eyes yet. And therefore, this is our claim towards the Rebbe, and it's our claim towards HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the Holy One, blessed be He, that the Rebbe, the Eibishter, should give us the revelation of our Rebbe and the Rebbe Shlitah Melech HaMashiach, and it should be Teichef Umiyad Mamish, immediately now. In the Dvar Malchus, as we find ourselves, we're at the Siyum. We're at the ending of the Yechidus of Chof Vav Nisan, the 26th of Nisan. And in the hard copy, we're on page 92. And in the PDF file, we're on page 9. And this is Ois Test, the last Ois. We make a siyum in honor of Gimel Tammuz, make a siyum on the Rebbe's teachings. The Rebbe comes and tells us, V'eid v'hu ikar, and furthermore, and this is the main thing. Everyone can hear me, I hope, yeah? There's no problems with the communications? You can't hear yourselves because you're muted.
No. Can you speak louder, or we can't hear? No.
I can't be heard?
Okay. We hear, but it's not strong enough.
I got you. Let's try. I'll bring the computer closer to my voice. Hold on. In the meantime, we have to mute you. And now it's better? Good. Baruch Hashem. So in Ois Test, the Rebbe says, V'eid v'hu ha'ikar, and furthermore, and this is the main thing, Mehasimcha ve'ashira al hanisim hagluyim, that from the joy and from the singing in regard to the revealed miracles, Dizman zeh, of this time, and again, it is so actual in regard to the singing and the joy for the miracle, the revealed miracles in this time, literally in our time. Navei Teichef Umiyad will come immediately in actuality, mamish, literally, L'neide l'choshir chodosh al giulosenu, that we will praise you with a new song for our redemption. Ba'geula amitis v'ashlema, in the true and the complete redemption, she'oz yiyu anisim v'aniflois, for then the miracles and the wonders will be hagadelim b'yeser, the most greatest of all. Our eno niflois, I will show them wonders, niflois afilu be'erech lanisim b'yitzias Mitzrayim, wonders even in comparison to the miracles that the Jewish nation that we experienced in the Exodus from Mitzrayim, from Egypt. V'chol b'nei Yisrael, and all the children of Israel, b'na'areinu v'zkonenu gamer, with our lads and with our elders, b'vonenu v'ivnaseinu, with our sons and with our daughters, b'chol mokim shehem, wherever they might be found, wherever they might be. Hein me'amedina hahi, those also from that country, the Rebbe is referring to Russia, Vehein elu shisyashvu le'es ato b'medinas acheres, and also those that have settled for the meantime in other different countries. Hilchim, we go, ve'aru imanane shmaya, and we will fly on the clouds of heaven. This is a quote from the prophet Daniel, that in the Geula Shleim V'Amitis, we're going to all have very special transportation. It's not going to be by cars or buses or trains, not even airplanes, but we'll all go and fly on the clouds of heaven. The Oru imanane shmaya al derech shetasim ba'aviroim. The Rebbe says, just like we fly with airplanes, aval oid yoser maher, but even faster than airplanes, the Rebbe says. Le'artzeinu hakadosh, to our holy land, liYerushalayim Har HaKadosh, to the holy city of Yerushalayim, leHar HaKadosh, to the holy mountain, leVeis HaMikdash Ashlishi, to the third Beis HaMikdash. Umezarzim zeis oid yoser, and we speed this up even more. Al yedei asiyas kol echad ve'echad l'shliach mitzvah, by appointing every single one to be an emissary to carry out a mitzvah, litzdaka, for giving charity, uve'isafa midilei mishalei, and with an addition from the individual, from the emissary himself or herself. For as we know, and it's brought in the Talmud, that great is tzedakah, charity, for it hastens the redemption, hastens the geula. And specifically in the synagogue and in the study hall and in the house of good deeds, Bais Meshulash, a triangular home, Shel Kvod Kedushas Meir V'Chami Admar Nosidorenu, of my revered and holy father-in-law, the leader of the generation. The Rebbe says, V'Hakitzu V'Ranenu Sheichne Ofar, and those that are those that lay in the dust should wake up and sing. And he with all the members of his family. Obviously, also the Rebbe is also talking about Rebbe and Chaya Mushka. Neshamas beguf b'seicham, souls within a body within them. Yachadim kol bnei Yisrael, together with all the children of Israel. Mikol haderes, from all the previous generations. V'leikchi mitam le'eretz hakedesh, and they take with them to the holy land as Beis HaKnesses uVeis HaMidrash, the synagogue and the study hall. This synagogue and study hall, the Rebbe is talking about 770. And all the synagogues and all the study halls of the Jewish nation all over the world. And furthermore, and this is the main thing the Rebbe says, there was no delay, even keheref ayin, even the amount of time that it takes to bat an eye. Yera el Elokim b'tzion, we shall be seen unto Hashem in Tzion, in Yerushalayim, in the Beis Hamikdash, bin arenu uvizkinenu, with our lads and with our elders, bivonenu uvivnusenu, with our boys and with our girls. Yechi Adonenu Moreinu v'Rabbeinu Melech HaMoshiach Le'olam Voed. Yechi Adonenu Moreinu V'Rabbeinu Melech HaMoshiach Le'olam Voed. Yechi Adonenu Moreinu V'Rabbeinu Melech HaMoshiach Le'olam Voed. And we know every ending the Rebbe says we should connect with a new beginning, and the new beginning, the sicha that we're beginning, is the sicha from Koyach Nisan. Koyach Nisan is the 28th of Nisan. It's a famous sicha about the fact that the Rebbe comes and gives us places upon us the awareness and of the responsibility that we should do everything that we can in order to bring Moshiach immediately now. We'll begin the Sikha right now. Koyach Nisan, the 28th of Nisan, Sichas Liyom Vav, Erev Shabbos Kodesh, the Sikha which is the Thursday night, the eve of Friday, which is Erev Shabbos Kodesh, Parshas Shmini, the portion of Shmini. Koyach Nisan, the 28th of Nisan, Hatinose, 5751, or in the secular date, 1991. Le'achrei Tfilas Arvis, and this Sikha took place. The Rebbe was good enough to give us the Sikha after the service of Ma'ariv. Bomdeinu b'yom Zakai, as we stand in a meritorious day, Bichlal u bifrat, in general and in detail. B'negel leha'inyan hachi ikri, in regard to a concept which is a major concept, the geula hamitis v'ashlema, of the true and the complete redemption. The Rebbe goes on to say, mitzad kama v'chama inyonim, and this is in regard to numerous concepts. Klolos Hashana, the year in general. Klolos HaChedesh, the month in general. Uchlolos HaShavua, and this week in general. V'gam Hayom HaProti B'Chedesh, and also the specific day of the month. V'Hayom HaProti B'Shavua, and the specific day of the week. Koilel U'Bimyucha, this includes and is especially Mitzad Inyone Shel Hayom, in regard to the concept of the day, V'Hashavua, and the week, B'Sfiras HaOmer. Then it was also in the middle of the counting of the Omer. Mitzvah lemimnei yemei u'mitzvah lemimnei shavuei. In regard to Sfiras HaOmer, it states that there's a mitzvah to count the days, and it's a mitzvah to count the weeks. Mitzvah b'Sfiras HaOmer limneis yomim u'mitzvah limneis shavuos. Yesh le'erel lahazkir. The Rebbe says that we must arouse and mention, ulahadgish aidapam, and to stress again, al dvar gmar ushleimus ma'aseinu v'avedaseinu, in regard to the completion of our actions and our service, lahavos hageula hamitis v'ashleima kidulakaman, in regard to the bringing of the true and the complete redemption, kidulakaman, as we will see in the continuation. Yechi Adonenu Moreinu V'Rabbeinu Melech HaMoshiach Chai V'Kayom Le'olam Voed.